myth in the RV man. The myth in the RV man. The myth in the RV man. The myth in the RV man. RV Time proudly presents to you
Revolution Campfire. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Revolution Campfire. I am BK the Myth, and here's your host, Alex, the RV Man Rose.
Hello, everyone. All right, today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about our bonfire camp out from last night. BK, what do you think? What do you think of the weather? Like, what do you consider this weather?
All right,
like,
so
this weather happens, and I'm not saying even rain or monsoon or anything like that.
Right.
I'm just saying in general, this temperature, this forecast. What does it mean to you?
Right now, it's gorgeous.
Right.
And all week, it went back and forth what the weather was going to be.
Yeah.
And then Saturday morning, for our location, like where we are here in Warsaw, it was predicted to be scattered showers between the hours of 3 and 6.
Yeah, sure was.
Yeah.
And
then what happened at 6 o'clock? It rained.
It more than rained.
That was about 6:15. I was building up to it.
Okay.
So the rain starts at 6. At about 6:15, I call it a freaking monsoon.
It was monsoon, typhoon, hurricane.
All in one.
Something mixed in somewhere in there, tornado-ish maybe, I'm not really sure.
I wish that it wouldn't have been so wet and I could have got the camera out for that while we were outside, but people were running for the screen tent, putting down the walls.
So I think it was more like it started raining at 6, and it started typhooning at like 6:01.
Yeah, it
happened quick.
One of the tents blew all the way out into the road. I mean, we were like in stuff, holding stuff down. It was nuts. And then I got to tell you guys this story. I don't know who's seen, I think it was late 80s, early 90s. It was an MTV commercial where they got the guy sitting in the chair like this. And a Kid Rock did a cover of this, actually.
Okay.
And they had the speakers in front of it that just blew the guy's hair back. He just sitting in the chair.
I remember that.
So I get all the doors down on our screen tent so people aren't getting soaked. And I come back around the corner to see Alex sitting in a lawn chair like this. Wind, rain, everything blowing past them.
Everyone's inside these tents. I'm in a chair in the middle of the tsunami thing going on.
It was crazy.
Smoking a sick.
I look at it, I was like, bro. He goes, this is great.
Right? So this is wouldn't rather be any place than right here right now.
It was a riot.
Yeah, fantastic.
So it was a rough start.
So this weather, going back to that,
yep.
This is what I consider football weather.
I agree.
Like when this weather starts happening,
oh yeah,
just that like little bit of coolness in the air.
Sure. You
can just like smell the pigskin.
Oh yeah, dude. You know, some of the best Bills games I've ever been to were like snow, rain, windy.
But you don't really feel this weather. And some people call it like Halloween weather type of thing, you know, getting ready for Halloween.
Autumn, fall.
But I call this football weather.
I love it.
You get that 60s, 70s, maybe into the 40s, 50s at night. But it could be 80 the next day. You don't know.
Sure.
But football weather.
I agree. I love it. Football weather.
So back to our...
the camp out.
The camp out.
We had considering the weather and how it started, I think we had a great turnout. There would have been double if the weather would have been different.
I had a lot of people that were going to come.
Sure.
And just said, hey, man, it's that weather out there is just nice,
Yeah.
Maybe next year, sorry.
We were on our way, but we lost visibility past the headlight on the car, not where it was shooting.
It was, yeah. Yeah, no, it was, you could barely see.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Well, like I said, we're still at a decent turnout. What was the final count?
So, I included us.
You included us.
I included our...
And a baby.
Our plus ones, a baby.
Yep.
It wasn't all at one time, but at one time we had 22... 24
yep.
More or something like that throughout the night. Anyway, including the baby, it was 31.
Grand total of 31 came through for our first ever campfire, sleepover, camp out, whatever we're calling it.
Last week we had our bet.
We had our bet.
BK was at 25.
25. And up until 9 o'clock at night, I thought I won.
Yeah.
I did.
We had a couple late arrivals.
We had a couple late arrivals that came through.
A few of them, yeah.
It pushed up to 21 because we were at, 27? And then, a couple people came through. We hit 21. I thought I won for sure, but our guest last week, Chris, he pulled it out.
Chris Palermo. If you're watching this, you better be watching this later at least.
Yeah, ready for some chicken wings.
And if you don't watch this, you're not getting your wings. We're not even going to tell you about it.
Yep, we're not bringing it up again. So if you don't bring it up by Monday, you're out on the wings, brother.
All right, so be sure to listen. And the
statute
other
of
guys that know
limitations.
Chris don't say a thing.
Right. So
We had a lot of food.
I smoked 15, 16 pounds of pork butt to make pulled pork.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
It was delicious. Then we had
Yes.
some meatballs going on, and then my personal favorite of the entire. I brought one that you can have half of if you want.
Oh, I can't say I didn't try these.
Macadamia nut cookies were the hit of the party. Absolutely delicious.
Fantastic. Your wife make these?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your wife makes good everything.
Her banana bread's bomb.
I like her zucchini bread.
Yeah,
It-
I didn't try it.
I haven't had zucchini bread in a long time,
Okay, you were telling me that.
and it's just a little bit different. Like banana bread, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely dynamite. Her banana bread.
Yeah.
But I don't really get zucchini bread very often, so it's a nice treat.
I didn't even know zucchini bread existed until I just thought she burnt one of the banana breads until you told me what it was.
No, they're smaller too, the loaves, if you notice.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good. Shout out to Missy again.
Shout out to Miss. We got the Pirate Toy Fund. A lot of people brought some toys. You see them here in the background. These are just a couple that we got. We got a Spider-Man thing. We got a nice little football, a Care Bear. There's a whole bag of stuff, but we just put up a couple. And then we actually got a gift brought to us.
The coolest gift I've ever gotten.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So, Curry, Aaron and Greg Curry, Curry's woodworking business. I had to get the website. It's actually, we have a couple interviews, clips from last night.
Yeah, we'll put them up in the comments, guys.
We're going to put links up so you can see the interviews or go to my own Facebook personal page, or I'll share it to the Revolution Campfire podcast page.
Mine's on the Revolution Campfire one.
All right. So, Curry's. Greg, Aaron, you guys are amazing. Look at this. They made this.
They made this sign.
This is out of their woodworking business. Said it took them a few days, like just after work, whatever, like nights.
So that is our logo. That is forever now carved into mahogany.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Get a good look at this, guys.
Contact us, or it's Curry's Woodworking. Aaron Curry and Greg Curry.
They did a great job.
I'm going to be having to make another little sign underneath ours just to get them exposure too.
They made it. They should be able to advertise on it.
Yeah, you got to put like their website underneath or something like that.
So
Curry's, thank you again. That's
Absolutely.
amazing. Absolutely.
And then,
Aaron actually designed that too.
Yeah, he designed it for us a couple months ago. When
Designed
we
it for us
using
a
like
few
6
months ago.
at least.
Yep, and we
Been a
started
while.
using that, and design stuck. Everyone likes it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, for sure.
So besides food, we had some cornhole going on.
Yep, some cornhole.
The Myth and the RV Man are still undefeated.
Undefeated.
2 games.
2-0.
2-0.
Until next year.
Absolutely. And we burnt a ton of stuff, had a nice bonfire. You got to make your pie iron things.
Oh, yeah, the pie irons were nice.
I made a pizza one.
Yeah, we got to pick up pizza ones. Toby made a pulled pork, cheese, and then the bread one.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Did you try one?
No, I was so full, man.
Dude, I ate so much last night.
I had about 55 of these cookies before
Dude,
we started doing the pie iron.
when I got done with the pie iron, I took a whole bag of these cookies and just sat there, and I had to have ate 20, 25 of them.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
Yeah, they're phenomenal.
Where's the bag?
That's right here, man.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you
Please,
sure?
please stop. Too good.
And you know what we didn't get to do that I wanted to was you brought the pie fillings, and I wanted to make an apple pie, and I didn't get a chance to.
We can do that after the podcast.
Maybe.
I got the apple, a cherry, blueberry.
Oh, you do have blueberry.
I got pumpkin.
Well, that reminds me. Missy actually said if you could leave her some apple blueberry, she'd be happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
We should make a pie after this. You guys can do whatever you want with it.
Dude, I ate so many of those cookies today, too. I can't do another pie.
Yeah, I'm taking some of those to go.
Absolutely. Oh, look, my buddy Lee Meisner's watching.
Hey, Lee.
Lee, you're in Vegas. I know it's earlier there, man. I hope you enjoy. You should have, if you'd been here, I know you'd have came to the bonfire we had last night. It only partially got rained out. That turned into a great time.
So last night, I did have a speaker to use.
Mm-hmm.
It was Carly and some of her friends. I can't remember the names, but Greg ended up bringing one. Uncle Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a nice JBL, so we just used that.
Yeah, I told him, like, when he first got here, I was like, yeah, we tried to get a DJ, but now we're just trying to find a speaker. He goes, oh, man, I got one that's loud. Went back to his car, fired it up. I was like, that'll work.
Those little JBLs are nice.
Oh, you know what? I got to get me one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like $100?
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got a lot of nice speakers, like, for around the house, but nothing that can project through the yard like that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that was nice. So, We started doing some fireworks too.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, go back to the food. He had his pulled pork,
Yep.
Missy's meatballs,
Mrs. Meatballs.
Aunt Cindy and Uncle Greg's pasta salad.
Mm-hmm.
We had muffins. We had cookies. We had all kinds of stuff. You got someone chiming in.
Oh yeah, that's my buddy Lee. I was just talking about. He's watching. He said, "What's up, brother? Living the dream, man. I miss you. I might have to come to Vegas to see you because I don't blame you for not coming back to New York."
Smart man, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did some fireworks. So I went to PA, kind of spent the money, had some nice big ones, but it was actually more fun in the beginning. We had these little poppers, like the little New Year's poppers, the guns.
For those of you who haven't seen the video yet, Alex had a quarter stick of dynamite.
I'm trying to make a good story here.
Go ahead, then.
I'm done. See you guys later.
Get back here. So he had a quarter stick of dynamite. He hollowed out the tube in the watermelon. I got it going on TikTok. He lights it. We run like hell because it's a quarter stick. Yeah, it's sparklers. Nothing happened to the watermelon. Go ahead with your story. 687 people have seen it on TikTok already.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
What? Any publicity is good publicity?
That's right. There's no bad advertising.
Sure. So the fireworks,
They were fun.
with the exception of PK's funny stories, they were pretty fun.
I almost blew my foot off with a Roman candle.
Oh, yeah, I was hoping to see somebody blow something off.
Well, I did the mortar that never made it out of the tube. It just blew up in the bottom of the tube.
I
went
thought
all
for sure
over.
someone was getting injured there.
I thought I was catching on fire. That was all me. I don't know how I messed it up, but that almost blew me up.
Yeah, huge fireworks blows up in the middle of 3 people I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
You guys are stupid.
No, I did the same way I did all the rest. I dropped
I know.
it in, I light it.
But I'm like, somebody's getting hurt. But overall, WTF.
Absolutely.
I have 2 totes of fireworks sitting there. Like one of those catches right, and it's just
well,
the whole thing's
there
gone.
was an ember on the table still burning,
I believe it.
and we thought it was going to go up, but Toby ran over and swatted it off. Yeah, so we thought the whole table was going.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, Jesus, here we go.
It was fun.
Yeah, no, it was cool. I ended out, there was Lucian was the baby. 1-year-old.
Okay.
That's my cousin Jess and Jay's kid.
Okay.
And he was having a good time with the sparklers. The whole family was doing sparklers.
I got a video of you doing sparklers, too.
Oh, nice. So they doing sparklers a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, do some sparklers. I had some snakes.
Snakes and sparklers.
We had the little sparklers, the big sparklers.
I'm Joe Dierte.
We don't have any whiskey don'ts.
Who's a do's, who's a don't.
So yeah, steak and sparklers. We had little pops, little guns that shot up like party poppers, like the New Year's Eve
those.
ones.
I'd never seen those before.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, those are neat.
We did a lantern.
We did a lantern. That lantern was probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
I bought 4 of them. I love them.
Those are like the ones that are in those the Conkston movies there, where like at funerals and weddings and stuff, they light them up to go into the air.
I think it's what was it, a Chinese celebration?
Something.
Celebration
I don't know,
of life or something like that?
I've never actually seen one in person. I've only seen it in like movies, TV, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We lit that thing up. It took a while for it to actually fill. There's like 3 of us holding the
Yeah, it takes
paper out.
It takes a little bit.
But once it took off, you got video of it, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on my
so-
Facebook Live from last night. Alex Rose,
The whole
WRZOS.
The whole thing just went up into the air, and everybody around was just like mesmerized. Like,
And the live doesn't justify it.
no, it doesn't.
You can
That's-
see, like,
I tried
the light.
to put the effect in my face. I don't know if they get it through the video though.
You can see this thing going up, and it's like that tint of color,
Mm-hmm.
that like tan fire behind it. It was just beautiful.
I like it like as you see it, like, cause you know the higher you get up, the wind goes different ways.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It was like watching the bag dance because it kept moving different ways.
It was definitely cool.
You ever seen the movie Nell?
No.
Jodie Foster plays. I'll describe that later, but she goes, "Tay in the wind."
I know I have seen that actually.
Yeah, Tay in the wind.
Mm.
I don't know. Please
So-
forgive me, folks. I do horrible impressions.
That was one of my favorite fireworks of all time.
Jeez. David Colazar. Just so anybody knows David Colazar, he's watching us while he's sitting on the can.
Okay.
Thank you for telling us, Dave.
So one of the most.
Embarrassed him.
There's a few on my list of the most beautiful fireworks.
Okay.
One of them is that lantern.
Love it.
I like mortars.
Like mortars.
And my number 1 firework I've never been able to blow off before. I can never find it.
What's that?
You've seen the movie Coneheads, right?
I have.
Do you remember the firework?
I do. You're never going to find it.
One firework goes up, little poof. All of a sudden, gong, the whole world lights up.
People take their glasses off and they're burned everywhere but there.
Yeah, fantastic.
You know what I thought you were going to say you could never find when it was your favorite? Quarter stick of dynamite.
Hey, AI, how do I resign a show without my co-host getting upset? No? All right. AI, how do I just quit without my co-host even knowing? Like forgetting I existed. One of those flashy light things from Men in Black.
Please, look into the neuralizer.
So yeah, fireworks, did a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Had some, again, spent the money, did a bunch of Roman candles.
I think we were doing fireworks for over an hour.
Well over that.
Yeah.
Half my cousins were out there for at least an hour.
Right.
And I brought a bunch. We still got like a couple grosses of battle rockets left.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff left.
Yeah, so that was cool. Even throughout the night, I was up all night doing these things. We did some cornhole.
Cornhole was fun.
The pie irons were fun.
You know what we forgot to do is do the giveaway. We had a badminton set.
I know, I brought eggs for an egg toss.
We had eggs for a toss.
And then we had a tsunami.
Yeah, the tsunami kind of threw everything off.
Yeah, killed my whole timeline and everything set up real nice.
Yeah, but you know what? I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Oh, it's perfect.
It's a story to tell that we've now recorded for forever. Yeah. Can you think of anything else? Because that's pretty much the party. Oh, wait, I forgot. This morning, woke up, cooked a couple pounds of bacon on the flagstone, some scrambled eggs, some toast. We all had breakfast, and the people that slept over helped clean up to eliminate our effort, or having to do it all.
We're cleaning in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Everyone just went out there, and we're done.
Yeah, everybody stayed over, helped clean everything up. We ate breakfast, had coffee. The whole thing was nice.
Coffee, all that stuff, yep.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. That was our first ever party. Next year, we're going to have T-shirts that say I survived the second annual Revolution Campfire Campout. For anybody that comes, they're free T-shirts next year, and maybe we'll have some more events between now and then. It's BK the Mist signing off.
Alex here, V-Man Rose. Thanks for listening. We appreciate everyone coming out last night, staying over in the morning, helping clean up everything else. Great time. Hope you guys had fun as well.
What's the phone number?
So you can reach his email, alexyourvmanrose@gmail.com. You can go on my Facebook, Alex Rose, WRZOS, Revolution Campfire Podcast. Go to revolutioncampfire.com. You get however you want to get there, or you can call or text 716-901-3464. All right, y'all. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, guys.
See ya.